With more and more people in self-isolation, the world's events that are currently happening are being related to the end of the earth. Hey guys, welcome back to FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and well, whether or not we believe that this is the actual end of the world or not, I thought it would be interesting to compile a list of movies revolving around the world's end. So let's take a look. We got 10 of them. Let's just jump right in. So at number 10, we have The Wandering Earth in 2019. One of the biggest as well as the highest grossing movies in 2019 is actually this end of the world movie that not many people have heard of. That's because it's huge over in China where it was made, but in the US movie market, you can see it now thanks to Netflix. Now it follows a typical disaster movie concept, and it follows a group of scientists who look to physically move the earth to get it away from the expanding sun while avoiding a collision with Jupiter. At number 9, we have the movie Retreat, and that was back in 2011. Now, there's a married couple that's looking into reconnecting, and they decide to go away for a vacation on a remote island on the coast of Scotland. Now, their holiday is interrupted by a soldier who just shows up at their front door and says that the outside world has been completely decimated by an outbreak of an airborne disease. Yeah, creepy. And then they gotta hide out together until it's safe to go out into the world again. Kind of similar to, what's happening now, right? I was outside yesterday. Just had to go to the store to get some groceries, obviously leaving just for the essentials. And people are like, they didn't even want me to look in their direction. And everybody passing by was like... But I digress. Let's get back to this episode. Number 8, we have the movie Legion. This one came out in 2010. Now, this one is about the end of the world in a more biblical sense. There's a group of strangers that meet up at a dusty roadside diner. They come under attack by these demonic forces. Now, their only chance for survival is with the archangel named Michael, who informs this pregnant woman that her unborn child is humanity's last hope. Now, just a year before that, back in 2009, there was this film called The Road, and it was based on a book by Cormac McCarthy. And now this film follows a man and his son who try to survive a post-apocalyptic world. So they managed to avoid a lot of violent scavengers as well as other evil forces as they make their own way down the road, hence the name of the movie, trying to head towards the coast where it might be a lot warmer. In the same year, we also saw the movie called The Knowing. Now there's a professor played by Nicolas Cage, the legendary actor. He retrieves this code that was buried in an elementary school time capsule, and he believes that he actually cracked this code. Now it's a message about the end of the world, and he has to figure out if he's right and if the impending disasters can actually be stopped. Alright guys, so we're halfway in. We saw 5 movies so far. If you're enjoying these episodes, be sure to leave a like on this video. It lets me know which FTD Facts episodes you want to see more of. And also, if this is your first time here to FTD Facts, normally I'm not sitting down, I am standing up. And it's usually shot on a green screen, but due to the times that we're living in right now, I'm sitting down in self-isolation headquarters, aka my bedroom. But anyways, if you're enjoying what you see so far, be sure to subscribe, ring that bell to be notified of our daily episodes. That's why we post videos daily. Okay, so let's get back into this list. We got 5 more movies to look at. Number 5, we have Day After Tomorrow. A lot of you should remember this movie. It was huge when it came out. Now, in this movie, it embodies the term of climate crisis to the fullest extent. Extreme weather breaks out across the country, from tornadoes to deep freezes. Now, there's a sudden worldwide storm that begins to plunge on the entire planet, and it puts the planet in another ice age. Now, in the movie, there's a paleoclimatologist named Jack Hall who undertakes a huge dangerous journey to New York City to save his son from this entire disaster. Miracle Mile comes in at number 4. Now this film takes us back to 1988. The characters Harry and Julie, they suffer a misconnection at the worst possible time. So right before the breakout of a full-out nuclear war between the United States and the Soviet Union. The film follows Harry as he tries to find Julie before the end of the world. Oh, how sad. The movie at number 3 is 12 Monkeys from the year 1996. There's a deadly virus that wipes out the entire world, and it causes a few survivors to have to go underground. Bruce Willis stars in this film, and he's given the task of traveling back in time to find the source of the epidemic in hopes that it could actually be completely reversed. If you've seen that film and you actually loved it, you could also check out La Jetée, which is the French movie that it's actually based on. I didn't even know that. Number 2, we have the movie 2012, back in the year 2009. Now, the plot follows this geologist named Adrian Helmsley, and he discovers that the Earth's crust is actually becoming a lot more unstable, and this is after a massive solar flare that shifted the alignment of the planets. Now, in the film, there's another character named Jackson Curtis, and he attempts to bring his family to safety as the world is being destroyed by a series of extreme natural disasters, all caused by this shift in alignment. Of course, it plays off of the whole end of the world in 2012 conspiracy that was going on. The Mayan calendars ended. People are like, okay, it's going to be the end of the world. Yeah, this movie tried to play a lot up into it. But now there's one movie that had to make it to the number 1 spot, and it is The Book of Eli from 2009. Now this movie is based around a nuclear apocalypse, and Denzel Washington stars in this film, and he's a lone nomad named Eli who actually possesses something that he thinks can actually save the world. At least that's what the voice in his head is telling him. Now, the book that Eli is carrying is actually the Bible, and he thinks the Bible can restore what humanity has lost. And his enemy in the film is actually reading Mussolini and believes other books are more useful for taking over the world than the Bible. Alright guys, so that was it. That was a quick look at 10 surprising movies about the end of the world. So if you're in self-isolation, definitely these were some good picks to keep you occupied. Hopefully they don't scare you and freak you out too much, make you all paranoid about everything. But definitely movie watching has shot through the roof ever since this whole pandemic broke out and people are staying at home. If you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know your thoughts and comments about any of them, or just anything else that I shared in this episode. Sound off down below. And I'm going to leave you the recommended episode. It's going to be at the end screen, so if you enjoyed this one, you'll definitely love this one that I'll leave for you. Until next time guys, my name is Leroy Kenton, and I'll see you next time.